like she stole it. Feels like she stole.
So, how's your trip to Brazil going? Have you been here before?
I have not, but I've wanted to come for a very long time. Actually, like 10 years ago, I started playing capoeira and fell in love with Brazilian culture, because capoeira is much more than just martial arts. Music and singing, it's culture, it has a lot to do with your history. So I learned so much about that. And this was way before I was an artist. So I had kind of a passion for Brazil just kind of brewing inside of me. I only did that 2 years, I haven't done it a long time. But and then as I started doing more music, I had some friends that tour here, like you guys know Dominic Bally.
Yeah.
You know, like they come like, oh, we go to Brazil, it's just crazy. I was like, hopefully one day I'll be able to come. You know, it's a dream. And I've been talking with Leo from Benjah for like 2 years, because I'm a producer and I produce for other artists for like a long time. I've only been an artist for 3 years. I've been producing for artists for like 10 years. So he's been like hitting me up, hey, like I would love for you to produce, blah blah blah. And he's like, no, I'm just gonna bring you down here. I was like, cool. I was like, let's do it.
That's awesome. And can you tell us about your career? How did it happen?
Yeah, I've been in music forever, you know what I mean? But it wasn't serious until after college. I went to college for engineering, which is like studio work, recording studio work. And I didn't know that I wanted to be a producer. I didn't know that I wanted to be an artist. I just knew I was talented in music. I didn't know what. So I kind of tried different things and experimented and failed at some things, did good at some things. And I found out that, first and foremost, I'm a producer and a writer, so I love making music, I love writing the lyrics, the melodies, like, that's my ultimate gifting. And then, over time, like, being in the studio, I kind of developed a voice. It's like, because I worked with other writers and singers and rappers, and I kind of started developing my own style. So whenever I had downtime in the studio, I would just mess around. And one of my best friends got married, like, 4 years ago. And so I was like, I'm gonna write a song for his wedding, just because he's my best friend. And I saw how the relationship from day one until marriage. So I wrote them a song, and it just had a cool vibe. It was a mixture. It was like kind of acoustic, kind of some reggae, a little bit like R&B. You know, like my music's a big fusion. So you know, people heard it like, that's kind of tight. They're like, why don't you do more songs? Like, maybe. If I get downtime, I'll try to make more of it. And so I just kind of slowly developed my sound, you know, my unique sound, and people liked it.
You ended up discovering a talent that you didn't know you had.
I think I developed the talent. Like, you know, some people are naturally just great from the beginning. I wasn't. Like, I think I had it in me, but it took me a long time to develop. So I think I knew I had it, but I didn't know how long it would take. But being around so many different other artists, like I would pull something from that artist. I would learn something from that. I'd learn something from them. That kind of.
What's your biggest musical reference? What do you like to listen to?
Well, like I've said, my music's a fusion, so it's a lot of different styles. But I would say like the artist that I felt gave me freedom to think that I could be an artist was Lauryn Hill. When she did her acoustic album and she rapped and sang, I was like, that's like what I want to do. Like, when I play guitar, I want to rap, I want to sing. Like, you can do that? Because like no one's done it. Right, like no one's done it. And especially with that album was very biblical. It's scriptures through all her lyrics on that unplugged album. So I was like, I would love to do that. So, I mean, that was a long time ago. I was like 8 years ago, but that's when it kind of started, like, maybe I can do something. So, Lauryn Hill her talent is insane. She can sing with the best of anybody, she can rap with the best of anybody, like, so.
And when you listen now, like?
Well, it depends, like, because I lead worship now also. So, worship, I like more rock stuff, but just music, I like more reggae and hip-hop. I don't listen to rock music unless it's worship. I don't know why, but it's just the way it is. But yeah, so reggae and hip hop pretty much.
And about about your spiritual life. How did you end up meeting God?
Yeah. My family is amazing, and they've been involved in church forever. So I was involved in church forever, but like many of you, I was very rebellious. So even though I was basically born in the church, I wasn't of the church, but I went, you know. But the Lord had me. Even though I was up doing my thing, He still had me. And at age 16, I really felt Him slowly drawing me towards Him. And I made a conscious decision. I don't know if that's when I was saved or not, but I know that's when something big started. Because you know how some people have like a 180 transformation. Mine wasn't like that. It was very slow and gradual. So I don't really know when my exact conversion was, but it was a very. I'm very stubborn. So me and God are always going at it. He wins every time.
Always.
But He has me. He owns me, and I might stray a little bit, but He'll pull me back in. Yeah. So.
Cool. And the question that everybody's want to know: what did you think about Onda Dura?
Well, I haven't performed yet, but from what I've seen out there, and especially on the web, you guys have done awesome on Facebook and Twitter, like everything Onda Dura. Like any video, it's like Onda Dura. It's like that's so awesome. That's great promotion.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys have told you people do it. They just do it on their own, but it's awesome. Like. Would
you mind answering the same question afterwards?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I'm sure I'm just gonna say it was amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like I peeked they're performing. I peeked my head out the curtain. Someone saw me, like, Wah! So I know when I come out, it's gonna be wild.
And to close up the interview, do you have a word you'd like to give people here from Brazil to try region
I have a lot of words which I'm gonna talk. I talk a lot during my set because I share little testimonies about not each song, but maybe like 5 different songs. Like I'll talk about where it came from, what it means to me, how it can encourage them, the scriptures that I reference. But like a big thing I'm on right now is grace and understanding God's grace, because it's not like human grace. Humans, we love people who love us. We give grace to people who give grace to us. We're very conditional. Where God is the exact opposite, which I'm so thankful for, because there's nothing that we can do. There's no works or good deeds we can do to earn His favor. He already loves us. The scriptures say that, you know, grace is a free gift so that no man can boast. It's not a work of anything we do. He gives freely and wants to give. And that is such an encouragement. It gives me peace knowing that I don't have to work for Him to love me like we might have to with our friends and family. His love is unconditional. And actually I've learned a new word called contra-conditional. And it's a deep meaning I'm trying to understand, but He views us as perfect. So there is no conditions to His love. He views us as perfect when we're covered in the blood. You know, obviously if you're not perfect, but He views us as pure, as if we've never sinned, because His blood has cleansed everything past, present, and future. And it's just very deep. I'm learning more every day what that means. So.
That's great. And I guess that's it. So thank you very much.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just